Hello. All right, just trying to make sure this is, yeah, you know what, that's too high. Let's see if I put it here. Too low. I can't seem to find the right placement tonight for this. Let's try. Hello, everybody. Wow, I already got 9 people in here. Hello, hello. I'm just trying to find the right placement for my camera tonight. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, so now I'm like, what am I doing? Let's see. Nope. Hi. Let's see if that angle works. I'm a little tilted. Ta-da! I don't think that's actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right. Well, who do we have here tonight? Let's take a look. All right. I'll get the right position camera. There we go. Still no. Yes. There we go. That's what I need. I'm still going to fud with it, but okay. I don't think it's going to get any better than that. That seems to work. And then I get this poof of hair over here. Well, whatever. All right, let's say hi to who got in here. Let's see. We, of course, have Rick. Welcome to my Cape Cod life. We've got, I'm going to assume it's Sherry, but I'll say hi to Bobby, too. Sherry and Bobby from Black's Tropical Homestead. Do my best Bobby impression. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? I love that, man. Gives the world's best hugs. Like, really. Let's see. My Auntie Aline is here. Hi, Auntie. Yay. Let's see. And then, hey, we've got Joey here from the Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener. I did get your text the other day. I just haven't had a chance to respond. But I will reach back out to you. And your email that you sent. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Let's see. It's Auntie Dawn Ray B. Hello. Joy of the Garden. Oh, now it's Joy of the Garden and Home. Lovely. Rochelle here from Brampton Gardener is stuck in traffic. No fun. Oh man. Okay, let me get back to my comments in here. I did a good imitation. Yay. Wow. So it's been a while since I've done a live stream, huh? Hey, and we have Andy in here. Hello. It's one of my theater friends. Yay. I'm so excited to see you all. Yeah, so what has been going on? Craziness, that's what. So for those of you who haven't seen me in a while and maybe haven't caught up on the videos, I did get the house. I did get the property. It is all mine. It turns out that the plumbing and the wiring aren't stolen out of it. Yes, it really has been too long, and I'm hoping to do some more live streams. Going forward. It's just hard to be regular about them right now because of everything that's going on, because I'm assistant stage manager for Next to Normal, which just had its sold out first weekend, but that was a whole week of tech rehearsals and then a weekend of shows, and then we've got Tech Week rehearsal all week this week for our B cast, and they run this weekend. This is my one night that we're dark. We have the night off, so I'm like, oh, I can take this time to relax, and I'm gonna go do some work by doing a YouTube live stream. So, oh, hey, AYTV viewer. Yes, I did. The last time I was up there was about 3 weeks ago. I haven't been up there since just because I've been crazy busy. But I went through with a stick and I knocked down every hornet's nest, little wasp comb or whatever it was that I could find. That big one I knocked it down and I smashed it with a stick. And that's Danielle Sampson's, the other Danielle on the board of my theater group. And it's called Work. Yeah, so that's Andy's wife. So oh man, let's see. Wow, hey, we have my first like new person. Hello, Shelly. Yes, so yeah, just saw my channel a few days ago, really enjoying it. I'm so glad. Let's see, so oh, British Columbia. So you're all the way to the other side of Canada, or if I'm, yeah, directions, because for me, the ocean is over. No, the ocean is over there, and then British Columbia is that away. Anyway, that it's hard. The camera's reversed. I don't know. Hey, MLW Fishing Man, how you doing? Yeah, Dexter is slightly less crazy, and emphasis on the slightly. Parkour. But yeah, so I posted some of my reels on TikTok earlier this month. Just a couple short videos on like, look at this mess of a house and I'm going to fix it. And it went crazy. And within 4 days, I went from 187 TikTok followers to over 10,000. And that got me monetized on TikTok in 4 days. And then over that next week, I got up to, I just hit 25,000 the other day, but that's really slowed down. I don't make a lot of shorts content and like short videos. So I haven't been able to be up to the house yet to do more work. So I don't have any more videos to post for that yet. But yeah, 25,000 on TikTok in a couple of weeks was pretty good. And that brought about 300 people over here to YouTube. Really awesome. And then they didn't do very well on Instagram or here on YouTube, oddly enough. I can't seem to crack Instagram. I don't know. But about a week and a half ago, I'm like, oh, I should post those on Facebook Reels on my Facebook page. And that Facebook page had about 500 likes over the last 2 years, like 500 followers. And so I posted the videos there and they did nothing for about a week. And then all of a sudden, 1 week ago today, they went kaboom. And the first reel that I posted has 3.5 million views and brought about 1,700 people over here to my YouTube channel. So I started the month of March at 2,700 and now I'm up to 4,700 and counting, and it's blowing my mind. And people have been here watching videos like the lovely Shelly here, who has some questions. When does the dumpster come to my place? Love watching cleanup videos. Yay, there's going to be plenty to clean up there. Might actually give me the push to set up my place. So far, I just have horses. I love horses. And now you have chickens. Yay! So when the dumpster will be coming, two things on that. There's still a lot of snow on the ground up there, so I got to wait for that snow to melt so that they can come in and drop the dumpster. And then I also have to be able to pay for the dumpster, which I didn't end up getting a tax return this year. I oopsed on how I did things with my real estate income last year, and I owe. So there goes my entire remodel budget. So I'm going to be doing things as I save up for them little by little. So it's going to be a few $100s to get the dumpster out there, but then it's going to be really fun because I'm going to have a whole gaggle of friends up there and we're just going to be like pitching and tossing. I just made it easier for everybody to like get the stuff in the dumpster as quick as possible by going through and bagging up all the trash and putting them all on the porch. So we've got to get the mattresses out there. We've got to get the broken couch and love seat and all of that stuff. Yeah, so let me, but I'm hoping that before the month of April, we'll be doing that. And then as long as I can buy enough plywood, I'll be fixing the subfloor. And then I've already purchased some laminate flooring. I wasn't planning on purchasing it. I just happened to be in Home Depot kind of pricing some things out. And I just walked up on a clearance sale of a really pretty laminate and went, that's it, 85 cents a square foot. You have exactly what I need, plus a couple extra boxes in case I mess up. Great, I will take it all. So I took 20 boxes. That's going to be enough for the kitchen, the living room, and the hallway, and a little extra, again, just in case I mess up. And that will we'll be able to take care of that. Let's see. Yeah, the TikTok numbers were kind of crazy. And one of my new TikTok followers, like one of the first like 5,000 people, is Rosie O'Donnell. So Rosie O'Donnell now watches my videos and comments, and I'm trying to get up the guts to like respond like in a video to one of those comments and be like, hey, not only am I doing this awesome project as a single 41-year-old woman, but I'm also on the board of a theater group, and it's a very LGBTQIA plus positive group. So how about you interview me on your new podcast about that and my theater group? And maybe, I don't know, maybe we get my theater group like a name out there, because we're fun. We're called Dramatically Incorrect, and we have one board member here on the screen, another board member down in my comments section here, and then yeah, said board member's partner here as well. So I don't know. Let's see how far I can push this. Yeah, we can pimp some hot sauce too, Andy. Let's see. Let me just go through. Hey, we got Huga Homestead. Hey, CB. Yep, there's my fellow board member. Hey, girl in the garden. Hey, Judy. How are you? Hello, Kay. New subby. Yay. You love shorts, usually don't like lives. Yeah, I mean, I like watching the lives of my YouTube friends, but I don't watch. Oh, Auntie. I love you, Auntie. My auntie just did a super chat. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Yeep. There we go. Thank you. Let me go back up. Hey guys, I would like also, while I have a moment and I'm thinking about it, I would love you all to check out each other's channels. One of the big things is when I've got a whole bunch more eyeballs on me, I want to try and spread that around. And so now I've got 4,700 subscribers, and a lot of them are new. So hopefully you guys can check each other's channels out and help support each other. Brampton Gardener, Girl in the Garden, Welcome to My Cape Cod Life. Like the list goes on and on and on about who are amazing YouTube friends here. So yeah. What do you need from your viewers? How can we help? Okay, well, if we're gonna do that, I do have I don't have a link up anywhere, but I joined the site called Buy Me a Coffee, which is more right now, buy me some plywood. So I also have a Cash App. I'm not out there going, hey, give me money. I don't want to be that person. I hate being that person. I'm trying to make as much as I can from like the YouTube ad revenue and stuff like that. So yeah, but I do have a Buy Me a Coffee. Oh, I put that in my community tab, I think, last week. let's see, horses are a lot of work. I don't know that I will ever have a horse again. A local landfill. Well, it's a matter of getting the stuff taken away from my property. There's also a bunch of junk outside. Like there's an old pack and play I think a kitchen sink. There's a lot of weird stuff outside. Yeah. So it's a great deal. I don't know what was a great deal. Oh, the flooring. Yes, the 85 cents a square foot flooring. Yes. I mean, it's cheap flooring. It was really only like $2 a square foot flooring in the first place, but 85 cents a square foot. It was $432 to cover 3 rooms. I'll take that. Will I be going live on TikTok? I'm sure that I will. I was going to live stream this also to Facebook, but I must have changed my Facebook password since I hooked this up, and now I can't remember my password. So I will go through and figure it out, and I was going to live stream both. But yeah, I definitely would love to have Rosie O'Donnell commenting on my live stream. That would be cool. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, the super chats definitely help. YouTube takes 30% of that, something like that. But you know, I do have the Cash App scrolling. I've got to buy me a coffee in my my community tab and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm just. You also bought a shirt? What shirt? Wait, what? Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Yay. All right, we've got Rochelle throwing up everybody's links. What is this? We need to do a collab with Brampton, Black's Tropical Wicked, Cape Cod. I mean, I'm always up for a good collab. I am. I now have a new place for my Naked Gardening Day video. Yes, I do. Although I was thinking I might not do it this year. I know it's sad. And you know why though? It's not because I don't want to do it. It's because like I'm out of ideas. I have no new ideas. And I'm like, I can't just remake the same video that I've made for the last couple of years. So I don't know if anybody has some good ideas for my Naked Gardening Day video. It's in a little over a month. So I've got 1 month to get it filmed. I will take all the ideas, and I'm sure now Danielle and Andy are going, So watching your content will help is what I'm hearing. Yes, watching my content, sharing my content, giving it a thumbs up, all of that stuff. The more of it you watch and spread around and share, the better it is. Yeah. Hey, Dark Lord Minette, how are you doing? Hello. And Carol Lamb, there is an Amazon wish list, but I haven't really put anything on there for the house yet. I've thought about it, but I don't know what to put on there. So yeah. Hello, Kat. Hi. Been a subscriber for a few months. I don't think I've seen. Oh, that's awesome. Husband and I are hoping to buy property and get your own thing going. Watching my videos and story unfold is inspirational. Yay. I mean, I don't want to sit here and say I'm an inspirational person because I'm like not that like, please. Yeah. But I've done a lot of things and I've lived a fairly interesting life. I mean, going back to 2016, I was homeless and I lived in my car, and it wasn't for, anything like addiction or anything like that. It wasn't because I worked 3 jobs. I had a day job. I was also starting in real estate, and I was driving for Uber and Lyft. And I lived in the Walmart parking lot in my car for 3-ish months. And it was because back at home at my parents' house where I'm staying now, My brother lived there. They were renting out another room, and there was just no room for me there. And also, I didn't tell them because it would have made them feel bad. So I didn't really tell anybody. A friend of mine found out and said, well, we just rented a 2-bedroom. There's only 2 of us and we live in the same bedroom. So you come pay $50 a month here. And now here I am 6-7 years later. And now I own a house that I can't live in yet, but we're working on it. Yeah, outdoor garden sink. That's a good idea. You know, one of the things that's left out there is it looks like a cap to a truck bed. And I think I'm going to use that to build a chicken tractor. Either that or it's going to be like a little like baby goat warming station. Once, so I may initially use it as a chicken tractor for some meat birds, and then, then I'll repurpose it into a baby goat warming station. I was thinking I was going to have to build a whole goat barn. I was like looking at doing pallets and all that stuff, but I figured it out. I figured out what I'm going to do. Actually, that shed there that I was thinking of making like my feed room and all of that, I think I can make that into a goat barn. I think I can. And I can keep the feed over in the chicken. You know, the chicken coop is big enough to walk into and do all sorts of stuff with. So I can have feed and then have a shelf over it and then have roosting bars and all that stuff. So it'll keep it clean. Yeah, so that's a thought. Let's see. Find out about the landfill rules. You can always use your truck. But where are you? Matthew Scott, I don't know that I know you. Where are you from? That's a good question. I wonder if you're near my new home. Let's see. Will I use any of the kitchen cabinets that I found in the addition for the current mobile home? Not for the current unit. I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait on those before I do anything that I'm going to, because I don't really like the style of them. They're very cheap and flimsy. I think I may need to replace at least the base cabinets in the main kitchen, and I was hoping not to have to do that, but with the amount of cat poop that's underneath the sink, I think I have to. So my plan for that was to go to like the Habitat for Humanity Restore, or find something on like Facebook Marketplace, something like that. Take those off and maybe try to squeeze a dishwasher in there. Even if it's one of the thin, like 18-inch ones, I want a dishwasher. The other plan was that I would get a portable dishwasher and just keep it over under the window. So it's out of the way. I can get through the kitchen and all of that. So I don't know. A few people have given me some pointers on how to clean that up, like a lot of bleach, a lot of sanding, a lot of sealing, and then painting, and it should be fine. Yeah. So hopefully I can save those and then refinish the counter. Hey, Dreamweaver's Homestead. V made it in for a few minutes. Woohoo! Yep, I am always down for a collaboration. I'm totally in it. If I really do it, I might raise the remodeling funds. What, the Naked Gardening Day video? Do you know how much those Naked Gardening Day videos make me, though? For all of their thousands of views, because of the type of content it is, like the CPM on it is like $2. Maybe it's $1. It's really not very much at all. So I get pennies per thousands views, something like that. Yeah. You're in, girl. Let me know. Do it, but with googly eyes? What, the Naked Gardening Day video? See, you got to go back and look at the one I did last year, because this was my own private joke, and I don't think anybody else got it, but I was talking about growing fun things like bush beans and pole beans and some nice juicy tomatoes. And then I said, I myself I'm going to grow some. And then I leaned back and I had a couple of cantaloupes in my hand and I said, personal sized melons. Then I cut to something else for a minute and then I came back and continued on with my jokes. But this time, instead of holding cantaloupes, I was holding two ginormous watermelons, and they all had the stem end pointing boop. So it was I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. Just saying. Yeah, we should definitely do a collab. We got to think of an idea. Oh, I'm not going skinny dipping up here. I might do that down in Georgia, but not up here. It is cold. It is cold. I didn't say hi to Gear, but hi, Gear. You have an idea for Naked Gardening Day, but it's too cold to practice. Well, yeah. Tools? Oh my God, that's right. I should have tools on my Facebook. On my Amazon wish list. Oh my God, do I need tools? I don't actually own a lot of tools myself. Hey, I will take all the suggestions for the Amazon wish list. I'd love to get that up there. People can listen. Yes. So for guys who, or for people who want to hear me talk about my plans for the homestead, or we were talking about homesteading or trying to grow food when you're renting, or when you have access maybe to a community garden space. I did a great podcast with Dreamweavers Haven Homestead, Dreamweavers Homestead, and the information for that, it's probably pretty far down both my Facebook page and my community tab at this point, but I'll repost that so that you guys can go listen. There's a lot of amazing interviews on that podcast. Everything from raising chickens for for egg layers or for meat, rabbits, pigs, just like all sorts of homesteading skills and topics. And it's just a wide variety of really great homesteading content with many, many different channels or just people who are just living that life. So definitely want to go check that out. Let's see. Yeah, I will get a link to that podcast because it was pretty great. Baby goats. Yes, baby goats. Let me tell you, Weedem and Reap sent me an email because I'm on their list for 2025 or 2024 or 2025 baby goats for them. Weedem and Reap is another YouTube channel. They've got 700, 800,000 followers, and they just have the most adorable baby goats, and I want them. My favorite baby goat so far this year was their little white, broken buckskin, Nigerian dwarf goats, by the way, named Aspen. And they sent out an email to the people on their list saying, we've decided, we were thinking of keeping her, but we're going to let her go. So the first one to confirm that they can come get her, or they can, have her shipped or whatever, can have her for, X amount of dollars. And I went, me, but no, because I can't, because I'm not ready yet. I have to be living up on the property. I have to transform the barn and have be goat ready. Fencing. I'm not going to get goats till I'm ready to get the goats. I'm not. I promise. It's not going to be like the chickens where I knew for 3 months the chickens were coming and I waited until the day the chickens were here to start building my run. We're not going to do that again. I promise. I'll even build the fencing up at the property before I move the chickens from here to there. So I'm going to be good. There it is. Homestead Happenings with VB. It is a great, really interesting. Yes, that's part of the plan. The goats are going to eat down a lot of that undergrowth, and then I'll be able to fence it, and then I'll be able to have some rotational pastures. So, yeah. Pro tip, don't naked garden with the goats, or do. Goats get nibbly. No, thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, hit that like button. Naked goat yoga. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you've been watching for about a year in North Central Mass. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, if you feel like making a ride, you can always come help us get stuff out of there. Hey, Twinbrook Acres, hello, hello. Contact kitchen remodeling companies, get some cabinets before they go in the trash. That is a great idea. That is a really great idea. Don't use bleach on cat poo or urine. Oh, really? Oh. Well, I mean, I was going to use the enzyme, like the Nature's Miracle enzyme, whatever you call it, on it, and try to break it down. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Call contractors and see if they have some that they, yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, wow. One more question. No, you can ask. Don't stop. Ask me all the questions. This is a Q&A. Ask me all the questions. Is the beautiful cat officially now your cat? Kind of. So, like, there's some question in my mind as to who actually owns the adorable little kitty that was living in and under the house that we have named Bug. Well, my daughter named her Bug. But now the name is stuck. So, yeah, I finally got to meet the neighbors, and I went over to say hello to the teenagers that were hanging out, and I asked her, hey, anybody know the story with the cat? Does she have an owner because she's always there? Or is she your cat and she's just hanging out over there? And if so, she's taking care of all my mice and rats. So thanks. And they're like, no, she's a stray. She doesn't really have an owner. We've been feeding her, but she's not ours. She was left behind by the people that used to live there. And the only thing is that I know that they themselves were the ones that used to live there. So I don't know what the story is, but they're all saying, and I talked to, a couple of the adults over there, and they also say that she's a stray. She doesn't have an owner. It's not their cat. So I guess I'm just going to make her my cat. She's always there. What's really funny is she waits to show up or waits to announce herself that she's there until we go into the addition. And I think that's what she lives under, is under the addition. Until we go out into the addition and actually go, oh, where's the kitty? Hey, kitty, kitty. And then I hear from under the floor, meow, meow. And then we open the back door and she jumps in. It's really funny. Once we do move, I mean, I can't take her back here to this house. Unfortunately, my mom is really allergic. So she has to stay living up there, up around the property. So yeah. So she will be our cat once we move up there. And once we do move up there, we'll take her to the vet. We'll make sure she is spayed, that she's had all her shots. We're going to scan her for a microchip, make sure that somebody's not missing her. I did have somebody actually reach out to me insisting, after I posted this, my short on the cat on Facebook, reached out to me insisting that it was her cat. And I asked for pictures, and she said, well, I don't have any, but I can, I'm like, okay, well, what about any distinguishing marks? And she told me, and the cat does not have those markings. And I felt sad because it would be actually a really nice feel-good story if her owner, or previous owner did see her and be like, oh my God, that's my lost baby. And we could reunite them. But this lady just wanted the cat, and she didn't even live up here anymore. She moved out of, she didn't even live in that area. She lived about an hour and a half away from my new house in New Hampshire. And, so yeah. So, but a cat can travel an hour and a half in a year or so. So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. But she also said her cat had run away 10 months ago, right before she moved. And the cat, according to the neighbors, at least, has been there for well over a year. but yeah, she just kept going on. But no, that's my cat. I don't care that she doesn't have the markings. I want the cat. And I just cut off contact because it's not her cat. So, and she lives in North Carolina now, so I'm not shipping the cat. No. Hey, David Gray. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I am watching Craigslist for free stuff, for sure. Next Door app. I got to try that. Yeah, I should find see, there's so many places. See, everybody's like, it's going to, you'll never be able to fix this place up. You'll never be able to fix this place up. Materials and this and that. And like, you can find stuff everywhere. I can make this place really nice on a dime and elbow grease, and that might have to go on a t-shirt. Let's see. Hey, David, welcome in. We saved you a spot up front. Love it. Goats are fun, evil looking, but fun. Goats look adorable. Nigerian dwarf goats, they can't be shown if they have horns. So most of them are disbudded. And I don't want to deal with horns. Too many injuries from fights or getting stuck in fences and whatever. So I will always have some disbudded goats, and instead of looking evil, they just look cute and doofy. We did have a goat at the barn where I used to ride, and her name was Trixie, and we called her Trixie the evil goat because she was. And yes, no goats this year. Well, maybe not no goats this year, but no goats until I'm living on the property. The proper fencing is up, and the barn, the goat shelter is complete. So this year, I think really will just be chickens and starting to get the garden built up a little bit. But I really would like to get, I really would be okay with getting goats in the fall if I were ready with all the infrastructure, just so they can get started at eating down all that brush. Infrastructure first, repeat, infrastructure first. Yes. Goats are like giant Dexters. That is accurate. That is accurate. And for those who don't know, Brampton Gardner, A, go check out her channel. And B, Dexter is her pug who is just over a year old. And he's crazy and hilarious, and we love him. So worries. Question, can I live in a tent in your backyard down by the river? Will do lawn cleaning, clearing work. I mean, if you want to spend a couple of weeks camping up here, I would be okay with that. Put up a hut on the island. Yeah, if you don't get washed away. If your back door isn't propped open a little, the cat will claw the door. It's not good. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in a cat door. Hey, Krubby. Hello, hello. Krubby coming in and saying hi to everybody. Oh, Dexter's asleep on your feet. Oh, that's someone who wants a free cat so they can resell it. Yeah, but like, how much are you going to make giving away a cat? Like, seriously. It's like, what's the point of that? No. Rehoming fee of $20 to assure the cat's going to a good home. Yeah. Try 200. Oh, God. No. If somebody's giving away a cat, I expect to be given a cat, not paying for it. Is it a calico? She is not. She is a tabby, but she's kind of like what they call a Torby. So she's a tabby cat, but she's got these rusty red patches on the back. And this woman was saying that, her cat was a tabby, but had a white belly. And this cat does not have a white belly at all. And it's pretty obvious in the picture, in the video, that it's not a, yeah. Danny's accounts manager. Yeah, no kidding. Pug barks. Love it. You needed a cat about a year ago. There's people, yeah. Well, I will be looking once I move and start getting settled in and get the chickens up there. I'll be looking for a few kittens as well. Yeah. Scared himself. Love it. Love it. Oh, okay. Hey, I actually made it down to the bottom of the chat. Woo, what do you know? Yeah. So let's see. Speaking about cats, did you see your cat? I did not see your kitty. I did not see your kitty. Hold on, I'm pulling up. I want to see your kitty now. Let's see. I'm going to pull that up. Kitty, kitty, kitty. She's so cute. Oh, look at that kitty. See, she's also a tabby, but she looks like she's got some red in her. What is my Facebook name? My Facebook page is also Wicked Awesome Gardening. All of my stuff is branded Wicked Awesome Gardening, like Instagram at all one word, Wicked Awesome Gardening, TikTok at all one word, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Yeah. So, oh. I love her sweet little nose. I do. That's very cute. Okay, let's see. Let's pop back in there. Oh, a Bengal tabby mix. Oh, so cute. Let's see. Is the addition detached? Okay, yes, it is. So off the back door of the trailer, there is like a little mudroom. If you saw the video, that's where the that ancient, rusty looking wood stove is. Yeah, there's no heating system in the home right now, and that's going to be a big expense, is to put the heating system in. I'm thinking of doing a mini split. I don't know. I mean, I'm still trying to price some things out. But how they were heating it was a wood stove, and they took the window out, and they had a box fan on the other side of the wood stove, and were blowing the heat into the house with the box fan. That's so not, that is not up to code. That is not up to code. So we have to get rid of that and install the proper stuff. I thought about doing a pellet stove and then electric baseboard in the bedrooms just for supplemental heat down on the two ends. But then I realized if I did that, I could never go away during the winter. Yeah, I could never go away during the winter, because then I would need to, like, I don't have an automatic heating system. I couldn't even be gone for like a couple days because you'd have to run the pellet stove. So I don't know. I mean, I think a mini split is automatic. Yeah, so I'm still figuring that out. So I think I'm off the pellet stove idea, because I need to have an automatic system that just kicks on. Hey, Barb's Country Home, hello. Yeah, don't do a pellet stove. I think I'm off the pellet stove idea. It's just right now I'm on a crazy limited budget. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to put a heating system in there by the time we have to move in at the end of June. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. But update, we do have power in the house now. The electrician, I don't think I can keep the wood stove back there. It's a major code violation the way it's set up. And so the building inspector is not going to give us a certificate of occupancy if that's the case. It is not a good system. Yeah, it's rusted as hell. Yeah. So yeah, I've got an extremely limited budget. You can make bricks out of horse manure. You can. It's true. Sell it. Yeah, I'm betting, because I'm pretty sure it's all cast iron. Is that a deadline I gave myself? Okay, so the issue with the deadline here. No, the pellet stove is not a backup for when the power is out. No, because you need power to run the pellet stove. Is that my self-imposed deadline? It is not, unfortunately. When I bought this house, the plan was that I was going to buy it, I was going to stay here and fix it up over time as I was able, and that was the plan. And my daughter said that she was going to come move in with me because she wants to live with me, not her dad. I mean, my daughter's 20, so um, she doesn't like where I live right now because I live with my family and she doesn't get along with my dad. So I can't say that too loud. So we don't get to see each other as much now that she's in college and I'm doing all this work and theater stuff and all of that. So it's like, so she's going to move in with me and we're like, okay, well, as soon as the house is ready, whenever that happens, that's fine. But then we hear after I've already got the yeah, Rochelle, take a break. If anybody needs their link dropped, just talk to Brampton Gardner. She'll drop your link in the chat. I encourage everybody here to go ahead and check out each other's channels. So then after I had already offered on the house and things were set in motion and I was planning to, maybe even take up to a year to fix this place, being that, like I said, I had to save little by little over time. Their dad decided and stepmom decided that they're just going to move to Pennsylvania because their child together is turning 5, and the stepmom doesn't have family up here. They're all back in Pennsylvania. My ex-husband doesn't really have any family here that he talks to. He doesn't have any family that he talks to at all anywhere, really. He's a special person. So they've decided that it would be easier to move near her family, and they want to be there for July so that their youngest daughter can kind of acclimate and settle in before starting school. Hey, Ladies Farm. Hello. Wonderful channel there too at Ladies Farm. So now they're moving and my older daughter has nowhere to go if once they sell their house. So now I've got to get this finished by the time that they close on their house and move. So it put me under a lot of pressure. And my daughter isn't sitting on her butt twiddling her thumbs waiting for me to fix this either. If you watch my videos, she's right in there with me cleaning out the house. She's contributing her savings into the fund, so we do have a little bit of money there. So that's at least that helped with getting the electrical done. So yeah. So she's working, she's contributing financially. I'm trying to make as much as I can. Yeah, any of the, like, having my YouTube channel kind of explode a little bit this week and Facebook explode. Hopefully that will lead to some increased revenue. I did see my AdSense go up a little bit, but by I mean like a little bit, like I made $100 for this month so far. So it's not like that goes too far, but $100 is 3 sheets of plywood. And I only need, I forget, wait a minute. How much plywood did I need? I got to find my my calculator here. Where's my calculator? There we are. So let's clear that. Okay, I needed Oh, my calculator on that has ads. That's really ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see. It's like timing out on me. What is going on? Let's see. I'm doing math. It's never a good thing. Yeah, I think I need something like 15 sheets of plywood. Well, I mean, the labor isn't the issue. It's purchasing the materials. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Scrolling back up. Ladies Farm came in. Good incentive. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that's wonderful. Thank you. Yes, that is true. A deadline can really help. I mean, for the love of Pete, Dilly. Dilly. Oh, goodness. Are you sure it's the touchpad, Rochelle? Yeah, so I mean, it's getting the materials really. The great thing is that a group of people from my theater, there's like, handful of people who are like, let us know when you've got the dumpster dropped and you've got the plywood, because we'll come up, we'll toss everything out, we'll get the plywood down and start putting down the yeah. Well, I do have scrolling on the bottom of the screen here in a banner, my Cash App, if that helps you. Where is my Amazon wish list? My Amazon wish list should be, it's not here in the description of my live, but if you go into like one of my videos, any of my videos, and then click on the description and scroll down, there is an Amazon wish list. I don't really have anything on there at the moment. Goodness, what is on my Amazon wish list? Let's go take a look at that. I haven't really updated it. It was like a canning set and some chicken toys. It's really about it. Canning set, chicken toys, greenhouse plastic, dehydrator. Like, there's nothing really on there that, if I could get sheets of plywood, large sheets of plywood delivered from Amazon, I wonder. Let me take a look at that. Amazon plywood. So they do building supplies? I don't even know. Oh my God, Amazon has everything. Yes. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to create a link tree. So a link tree is a website, like you just click on the link tree link in my description and it takes you to a whole list of, here's my TikTok, here's my Instagram, here's my Facebook, here's my YouTube, here's my buy me a coffee, here's my, all of that stuff. Yeah. So there's a, oh no, that's craftwood. That's not plywood squares, small plywood squares, 1/8 of an inch plywood for $40. God, no. Yeah, nobody send me Amazon plywood. This is crummy and expensive. I don't know. I'm Home Depot. I'm taking Home Depot gift cards. Oh man. Let's see. It's all chicken stuff. I need to update preservation items for your wish list. Yes, I need a link tree. I need a link tree. Yeah, don't buy balsa wood. Oh God, no balsa wood. Dexter perked up at chickens and toys. Oh my goodness, Judy. You'll have to show me what you're throwing on there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, so well, I need caffeine. It really has been a busy week and a half, and I'm in for another solid week of busy. And then I still have, even after this show is done, I still have 3 weeks, 3 rehearsals a week up until the end of May, where I'm doing Matilda. So yes, caffeine. Well, oh, Cash App doesn't work in Canada. Oh well, that's okay. I wonder if the Buy Me a Coffee link works. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go into my community tab. Oh, community tabs are not available on. Community tabs are not available on iPad. Yes, caffeine, it's 9 p.m. Either I really need to stay awake until the end of this live stream, or it's going to put me to sleep because ADHD and caffeine creates naps. Where is this play? The play is in Lowell, Massachusetts. I have a theater group there called Dramatically Incorrect. I sit on the board. My friend Paul runs it. We started it together actually back in 2011, and then I left for a while and I came back and it was way better. And I'm not saying we don't still have our struggles, but it's in general, it's a really great company with some really great people. We have a lot of fun, like a lot of fun. And Matilda is the first thing that I'm directing, which is great. Let's see. Am I going to do raised beds at the new property? You're stuck to container planters because trailer park won't let you garden. Yep. There you go. Yes, I am definitely going to do raised beds. I have enough space, and I'm really excited for this. I have enough space that I can show all sorts of ways to garden. I'm not gonna plan out like the big garden yet. I'm just gonna be doing little things here and there until I'm ready to really get going and building. I'm gonna build out the main garden plan a little bit at a time, but I'll be able to use the rest of the space because I want to show people you can garden anywhere. Now that I finally have a large space to garden, I'm like, oh, I can build my giant half-acre beautiful garden, but that's not what everybody has. When I first started gardening, this is before I had my channel, I lived in an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, and all I had was there's my Buy Me a Coffee link. Yay. Yeah, so all I had was a like 4-by-6-ish front porch. And one day I looked at it and I'm like, this is a really sunny porch. I bet I could grow a tomato here. And so I went and I got a tomato plant, but in that a little pot were 2 tomato plants. So I'm like, oh, well, I need another pot. So I went and I got another pot and more soil. And while I was there, I'm like, oh, I could grow some peppers too. Let me get some more pots and some more soil. And then that became a long planter that was then filled with peas and lettuce. And then another pot that had the peppers, a long planter that had the peppers in it and some spinach. And then there were more pots with more tomatoes and more pots with green beans and railing planters with short and sweet carrots. And it went a little crazy from there. And then I eventually had pots going down the stairs. So I did my fair share of container gardening, and I did that for 2 years until my landlord sold the building that I was living in. and the new owner wanted to live in my unit, so I went and I found a new apartment. Gags, coffee. This is not coffee. This is not coffee. This is a charged lemonade from Panera. So much caffeine. Actually, it's 50% water because also sugar, and it's way too strong. It tastes way too strong. So this is 50% charged lemonade and 50% water. I'm not a coffee person. Okay, so then I moved into a new apartment, and it had a little side yard next to the driveway. And I asked the landlord, I said, I love to garden. Are you okay with me putting some raised beds over here? And he's like, yeah, do whatever you want. And I'm like, you need to clarify that, because what I want to do is a big, huge garden, like filling up that entire 20 foot by 30 foot space, like raised beds, arched trellises, crazy, tons of food production. And he's like, go nuts, do whatever you want. And I did. If you go back and look at my early videos, I have four by 10 raised beds, and then a 4 by 12 foot bed down at the end. That's where I had my lettuces, my leafy greens, my onions, carrots, okra, and then we got some. Welcome back, Rick. Hello, Annette. Hi, how you doing? And we have Kirsten, Bunny Girl 1712, who lives kind of local to me here. Yay! So excited to see you guys. Yeah, I haven't done a live in a while, and things kind of exploded, and I got a ton of new subscribers this month. I got like 2,000 and still going new subscribers this month. I posted a reel on Facebook. It got 3.5 million views, and I almost don't know what to do with myself. But I'm like, I have to do a live. I have to do a live and talk to some of my YouTube friends and meet some new YouTube friends. So yay. Yeah. So I built that garden up. I even had between the long 4 by 10 beds, I had raised arches. Cattle panel arches. So I had a 20 something foot tunnel. And yeah, holy moly is right. Woo! It's a lot. Like, wow. Yeah, so I had 20 feet of cattle panel trellis where I had beans and squash and cucumbers, and it was a thing of beauty. And then right about August, the landlord said, hey, I'm selling the building, and so the new owner will want you to move. So I lost that big, beautiful garden, and I moved in here with my parents because I said, I'm done with this renting stuff, because I've had to move twice in a year, and I'm done, and I'm not moving out of this house till I'm moving into my own house. And now I am. So, woo! Not a coffee person either. I either love the smell of it or I hate the smell of it. It depends on the coffee. My parents, their coffee is disgusting smelling. I don't know what brand they use or what it is, but it's gross. The worst thing is, and this is where all this extra weight is coming from, is that I love soda, Coca-Cola, all the Coca-Cola all the time, and it's terrible and bad for me, and I need to stop. And I've been saying that for about 10 years. So, but if I can't have soda, what I want is water. Generally, this is a nice, this is a rarity that I'll do like a lemonade or a juice, but yeah, this is tasty. But like I said, I had to cut it with 50% water. Coffee, then beer. Coffee, beer. I will occasionally drink coffee, but it requires it to have an obscene amount of chocolate in it. Coffee with an obscene amount of chocolate, and I'm good. So yeah, I've been gardening here a little bit. Not as much last year as I would have liked to, and we had horrible drought and heat here, which is not really a thing for New England. Yeah. Yep, I feel that. I feel that very much. I am very excited to move. As much as I love my mom and dad. I love them. I love them. But having your own place and especially this beautiful place on the river. I can get a kayak and well, I have a kayak, but it's an inflatable kayak. And while that's fine out on the ocean, that's not going to hold up to a mountain river. That's going to get popped and punctured pretty quickly. So especially where the river that I'm on is known to be great for whitewater rafting. I mean, I'm on a nice quiet section of it, but yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to be up there. I'm going to try a whole bunch of different methods of gardening over the next couple of years just to show people. Like, I will have some things in containers. I will be using my metal raised beds that I got from Ollie Gardens. They look like they're like the Birdie's beds or the Vigo beds, but they're Ollie beds, and I love them. I'm gonna have to do a video this week on showing them a little bit, because I love this bed. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Very durable, very durable. So I'll be doing another video on the Ollie beds. Gonna uncover the all the leaf mulch from the garlic, and we'll see if the garlic that I planted in the middle of winter did eventually come up. So little suspense there. We're gonna have to see. Let's see. Let's go back. Everybody's talking about coffee. Heather's a Starbucks espresso girl in the morning. Rochelle loves coffee. Rochelle is a coffee snob. Fresh ground French press black. Interesting. Interesting. Duncan, true New Englander. True New Englander. Can't do coffee. And Rochelle is my Auntie Elaine's kind of coffee girl. I saw a question in there from Carol Ann. Will I be able to garden up there this year? If I'm able to get up there in June, if I'm able to get up there in June, I may start some tomatoes a little late and see if I can get like a fall harvest of tomatoes up there. But probably if I do any gardening up there at all this year, it will be some fall gardening, like some leafy greens and kale and things like that. So just whatever's going to be cold hardy, because I'm moving down in gardening zones. Because right now I'm in zone 6B, because I'm right here by the ocean in Massachusetts. So instead of 6A, like most of the state, or 5B, the microclimate of the ocean kind of gives us a little extra warmth. And so I am 6B, but my new house is in 5A. So so I'm going to get a much earlier frost and a much later frost in the spring. So I'm losing about a month of gardening time. So I'd like to hopefully be able to get at least some leafy greens. Sorry, I was scrolling through and I somehow hit a something and I went away. Let's see. Let me go back. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get some gardening done. You love living on the water. You're on a well. Yes, I'm also on a well. I'm like, yes. Yep. Duncan sent something to Facebook Messenger. Let me take a look. Dunks. Tim Hortons. Canadian? Trying to convince the hubby to downsize to a home in the country. that is both the benefit of and problem with being single. There is nobody to tell me that I can't do the things that I want to do. All right, I can't actually look at that right now, but I can't pull it up right now without losing the stream, so I will have to check it out after. Coffee needs milk. They do have coffee beer. I know they have coffee beer. My friend Chris is a beer guy and a home brewer, and yeah, he likes to make lots of things, and he's had some interesting coffee beers. No, buy some marked down end of season big. I like growing them at home. Don't forget to hit that like button. Come on. Let's see. Brampton Gardener is definitely oh yeah, that's right. There's Tim Hortons out there too. That's right. Brampton Gardener though is in Brampton, Ontario. So, and which she already said. See, not a Tim's fan. Oh, let's see. Shelly, I think, said she's in British Columbia, if I remember correctly. Hey, Cape Cod Cottage Garden. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, you missed some, but not a whole lot. Join the party. Let's see. Congrats on the new place. Thank you. Oh, goodness, you're actually on Vancouver Island? Oh, wow. So you must have all sorts of wildlife out there, because doesn't Vancouver Island have like mountain lion and timber wolves? I mean, along with the bears, obviously. Wow, so cool. Hey, Kitty. Hello. Not big news, just kind of doing a Q&A, and TikTok and Facebook kind of went crazy, and I gained 2,000 subscribers this month. Most of them in the last week. So I figured I would do a Q&A video and, kind of meet some of my new people. That did I ever think about getting bees? I have thought about getting bees. I don't know that I was really set on it for a while. And like, I'm absolutely getting bees. And now I'm moving into an area where I know there's bears. And I'm kind of thinking maybe no. But it's not just because of the bears, because I've already got to, get some like electric fencing to protect the goats and the chickens and all that from bears. And I would like to get a livestock guardian dog at some point, but they are pricey. So, if you want something that's, from actual working lines, I don't really care about the breed so much. I just, the instinct. But what it came down to for me and bees is that bees can be very tricky. Getting them to, pardon me, my eye is like an eyelash in there. Sorry. Getting bees to overwinter in 5A, it's very cold and very tricky, even in milder climates, and I don't think I'm really up for all the care that bees required, at least not right now. And also, rather than worry about bee husbandry of European honeybee and all of that, what I'd like to do is foster the type of polyculture in my garden and across my property that really maximizes the populations of more native pollinators like sweat bees, carpenter bees, let me see, the sweat bees, the mason bees, things like that, bumblebees. I love the bumbles. Bumbles are, see, the thing is, honeybees are actually fairly inefficient pollinators when compared to those native pollinators that are here. Bumblebees make far, far better pollinators than the European honeybee. So I would rather try to foster those wild populations. Lots of wildflowers. Like I haven't done much flower gardening, but when I tell you that this place is going to be filled with cosmos and herbs and like all sorts of things that are just going to be like candy to those native bumbles, and hopefully make it a big thing. Frozen hot chocolate. San Juan. Hold on. This whole thing just jumped. The whole chat just jumped on me. Let me go back. Vancouver Island is the tropics of Canada. I know it's very rainy, right? Isn't it like it's a northern rainforest, right? I watch a lot of Alone. If you've ever seen that TV show, Alone is on A&E or something like that, and they drop 10 people with a survival backpack in the middle of the wilderness, and the last person to tap out wins. And most of the seasons have been on Vancouver Island, although I think at one point they were in like Patagonia or something like that. And I fancy myself that I would like to try that someday. I want to take some wilderness skills courses. I have kind of the basic idea of a bow drill and things like that, and different ways to start fire. And I remember when my kids and I first went camping, they had done a camping trip the year before with their dad, and they were miserable because they ate like food on a stick. It was like hot dogs on a stick for like every meal, and their tent was full of bugs and they were cold and they didn't want to go camping. So, but I made them go camping anyway. And there I am cooking like chicken and rice and all sorts of different things over the fire with my little tripod, and starting the fire without having to use a fire starter log and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, hey, go into the woods, grab a pile of pine needles, see if you can find me a piece of birch bark. And I'm like, birch bark it'll be white and kind of papery and curled. And so they came back with some birch bark and pine needles, and I did my whole thing. And they're like, whoa, Mom, you know how to do stuff. I also taught them to zip the tent when you go in and out of it so it doesn't end up full of bugs. It's like camping basics. My ex grew up camping with his mother. I don't know where he learned these things. I am local to New Hampshire, local to Massachusetts. So I currently live in a little bit north of Boston on the North Shore, but my new property is about an hour and a half north of where I am now. I did GPS it the other day. It's the new property is just within 90 minutes of Boston. So I'll be up near Concord, New Hampshire. So yeah, bears. There we go. New subscribers have to watch a short. Oh, well, maybe have to watch a video or a short in full for the subscription to stay. Well, that's the thing is, not only did I get 2,000 new subscribers, but multiple videos got thousands of views this week. I went from my usual daily average of about, if I hadn't just posted a new video in a couple of days, like my views will be around like 300-ish views per day. And it went up to like 4,000 views per day. So a lot of those new subscribers were watching multiple videos. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see what else. Very cool. You don't do ticks. No, I don't want to do ticks either. That's part of what the chickens are for. The chickens will hopefully take care of those, take care of that tick population. Yes, Cape is really representing tonight. We got 2 Cape Cod channels. Spits out water, so it's snowing outside again. Oh, I can't wait to be done with winter. I'm so done. Altruistic Farm Stand had one last year. They were giving away Not sure if they breed them. Had one what? I've talked about so many things in the last few minutes that I can't even remember what that might be. Rain and snow. No, no more. Trying to get the hubby to raise bees. TikTok and Facebook. Yeah, I know. I mean, but it's a good way to funnel them here. So get a llama. Oh man, my brother has suggested, like, he's like, what kind of weird animal can you get and keep on your farm, like, to help bring in more views? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, some people get emus. Like, what is the name of that account? Some farm on TikTok, and they have this emu named Karen. And Karen is mean and nasty, and no emus. Llamas spit, and actually I can't have a llama. I can't have a llama. They are too big to be kept on my 1.9 acres. For all my animals, I have to get a special permit from the town because my weird little residential cul-de-sac is somehow also zoned commercial. So I have to get a special permit for all my animals, but useless farm, that's it. I see it. Carol posted it. Useless farm. Karen. So, yeah, the emu is always trying to attack her. I don't think I want that. Llamas spit. Somebody suggested an alpaca the other day, and I don't know. I could probably have an alpaca. If I can have goats, I should be able to have an alpaca, but I don't think I want an alpaca is the thing. I think my goats are going to be trouble enough. Let's see. Lots of wildlife. Let's see. Deer, bear, and cougar. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah, just the deer kills. Oh, yeah, llamas are mean. I don't want a llama. And alpaca aren't particularly that friendly either. Pollen pantaloons. Little bumbles with pollen pantaloons. Yes, I love that. Let's see. No emus. Going less veggies, more cut flowers. I've seen a lot of people do that recently. And the thing is, I just love food production. I love it. I love it. But now I also am going to have the space to do a ton of flower gardening too. So I'm really excited. Alone is a crazy show. I would like to go on it. I think I would kick butt. There we go. Yeah, talked about keeping bees. Naked and I hate Naked and Afraid. Like, that's not. Okay. You have a friend from school who's training for Alone but hasn't been picked yet. Actually, Netflix just did this show called Outlast, and you don't have to be a survival specialist to be on it, because like one person was a private investigator, one guy is an engineer, one guy is an ex-military. One of them is they didn't say what she did for a job, but they said she was a recovering addict. And so, like, they just plop you all down, and then they gave them the rules. And there was only one rule for the whole show, and that was that you had to be on a team to win. Everybody form into 4 teams. You must be on a team to win. Last team standing wins the game. And so then the 4 teams went off to their base camp. They had some basic survival gear, and then they just had to figure things out. And there were no rules, really. Like, so they could go and raid other camps. They could destroy other people's stuff. And it was a pretty cutthroat game, but it looked really fun, and I would do that too. Let's see. F.R. Humphrey, you're in here and I didn't say hi, I don't think. Hey, Tuber Chat. Hello, Tuber Chat. Hello, hello, hello. Pyro Granny will definitely help with that. Oh my goodness. Dale Homestead. Dale, the sweetest Southern lady on the planet. My sweet Southern cinnamon roll is known on Instagram and TikTok and everything as Pyro Granny for all her survival skills. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I do. Yes, Vancouver Island, temperate rainforest. Dry in the late spring. Interesting. Yeah, New Hampshire is really nice. I'm excited. This town it seems so sweet, really nice. I can't wait. You upped your cut flowers this summer too. Yeah, I know you've got, yeah, you and the petunias all over the place. Another, Canada's representing tonight. Nice to see you, Kevin. As soon as I get past this crazy season with theater and everything, I'll get to be back into Tuber Chat a little bit because I do miss it. Thank you again to my mods, Black's Tropical Homestead and Rochelle from Brampton Gardner. You're from Boston. Where's your accent? Well, I can pack the car and have it yad. It depends on who I'm hanging out with. The Boston does come out here and there, but mostly my mother taught me to pronounce my R's. I'm from the North Shore of Massachusetts, so I'm just far enough outside of Boston and the Boston like suburbs that the accent kind of gets lost. But I do say that I do say, welcome to Wicked Awesome Gardening, or in my native Bostonian, Wicked Awesome Gardening Kid. I do have the accent. It just doesn't usually. Oh, yeah, livestock guardian dog. Yes, I really want one, but it's going to be pricey, and I need to have actual goats for them to guard. Let's see. We're in what we like to call sprinter. It's where it can't. Yes. Yeah. Yesterday it was clear sky and 60s and then snowy. Welcome, New Hampshire. Thank you, Martha Dory. And it's nice to meet you too. Hey, we have 36 people in chat. Just dipped down to 35, but 36, that's a record. I've never had really more than 30 people in my chats. So welcome everybody. I'm so excited. We are slowly getting to spring. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is on the North Shore of Massachusetts as well. We've been creeping into the 50s just a little bit. This next week is mostly going to be in the 40s. Actually, it's going to be 60 later this week, I think on Friday, but it's going to be rain. But hey, that'll get the flowers up and going, warm and rain. It's great. So I'm really, really excited for that. Let's see. Nicole Gorsuch. Hi, just found you in my Facebook feed, and now my husband and I are tuning in and from Ohio. Very impressed with the energy and vision for the property in New Hampshire. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is a movie, I think it came out in the 90s or something. It was it's a Kathy Bates movie called A Home of Our Own. And that movie captured me about 10 years ago or so. And it's about, I think based on a true story, I think, about the Lacey family, this woman raising her kids in inner city Chicago on her own. She had 6 kids, raising them on her own, loses her job. Her son's getting in trouble, hanging with a bad crowd and all that. And one day she just gets fed up and she tells her kids, that's it, we're getting out of here. And they sell everything, pack themselves into the car, and they start driving. And the kids are like, we don't know what mom's looking for. But she's like, we're going to find a house. We're going to find a home of our own, and it's going to be ours. We're never living in an apartment. We're never getting bounced by a landlord, any of that stuff ever again. And that's me. That's been my life. I've been bouncing all around, and I'm so sick of it. And I am never again moving to a house that it's not mine. But eventually she, their car's like on its last legs, and they come around this curve, and she stops the car, and all the kids are like, what's going on? And then across the field, there's this house, and it's only like half built. It's a shack. Like somebody started building it, got halfway there, and then just stopped, and it sat there, in the wind and weather and all of that. And she's like, that's it. That's our house. So she goes and finds the guy that owns it, who owns like a flower, like nursery, like a garden center next to the property. And he owns it. He had been building it for his son, who ended up dying in a war. So she's like, look, we have no money, but I will work for you. My daughters will work cleaning your house, doing your laundry. My sons will go work on the farm. And we'll pay for all the materials. We'll fix it. And so they go and they start living in the shack, and, she's taken tips from her customers in the form of like electrical conduit, and, instead of buying Christmas presents, even though it was kind of traumatic for the kids, Christmas presents for the house instead of for each other. And I mean, she wasn't a perfect parent, and, the kids got in trouble and all this, life happens. But they they basically rebuilt it into their own house. And then of course the kids burned it down, and, all this stuff. But I've always had this passion and this desire to go take some broken down, like neglected property that anybody else would look at and go, I'm not touching it, and make it mine, and do as much of it as I can on my own. I am hiring out, obviously, for things like plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Those are things that I don't have experience in, that I'm not going to touch, because they're too important to do on my own. But the subfloor repair, that my friends and I are doing, that's going to be a fun video once I get all of them up there, because we're crazy people, and we're just going to be goofing around with each other and fixing up the subfloor and putting down the laminate, and pitching and tossing all the bags of trash that I've taken out of the house and just piled on the front porch. There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot that we're doing. But I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to, and now here it is. And by the way, everybody who was saying on Facebook that I got horrible, a horrible deal, I got ripped off, all of this stuff, and they're like, you're never going to make your money back on it, blah, blah, blah. 1 week after I closed on this property, we paid $50,000 for 1.9 acres, and the mobile home, needs work and all of that, but $50,000. 1 week after I bought it, I got a phone call from somebody who had wanted that property, and they missed out because I offered on it first, and they offered me $90,000 cash to just take the money, give them the property, and walk away. And I said no. I mean, I would have been able to give my brother his money, and I would have had, $40-something thousand in my pocket. And I said no. I said no. Nobody tell my brother that. But that's because once it's got a habitable home on it, it's $150,000 property. Easy. And to prove it, I'm going to actually have a realtor come out to the property after I've got it fixed up and ready to, to evaluate. I'm going to have a realtor come out that doesn't know me, doesn't know the property. And I'm going to say, I might even get 3 realtors to come out. I just don't want to waste too many people's time, because I'm not selling, not yet, to come out and evaluate the property and give me a value. And I'm telling you, if it's less than $150,000, I will eat the cat. I will eat Bug. I will eat that cat that's been living in the house. Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sold on staying on the TikTok thing. So Karen has been mean for years. Let's see. No geese. Geese are mean. Geese are good. They are good guards, but they're really noisy. Same thing for a mini donkey. I don't think the town will allow me to have a mini donkey. Dwarf alpaca babies are cute. They are cute. No kangaroos. I'm not good enough at boxing. Hey Punk, how you doing? Super late, made it anyway. It's Hatch Day. Yay! What are we talking about? We're just talking about anything and everything. Carol, you're probably long gone at this point by the time I get down here to chat, but good night. Thank you for coming in. The mamas are mean. Yeah, goose mamas are really mean. Am I getting any transplants ready for my new space? No, because I won't be up there at least till late June. Hopefully by then. But I won't be up there till June. I'm probably just going to plant some fall crops there. Yeah, better late than never for sure. My friend wants to be dropped off in the middle of nowhere in Alaska in winter. It's crazy. Well, that's what Alone is. That's what that game is. It's right at the beginning of winter. They drop you. And I'm like, give me that. I want to do that. I will build myself a shelter. I bet I know where you can get strawberries for my new place. Yep, I can go dig them from Heather's backyard again. I have two aunties in the chat. This is my Auntie Joyce. My Auntie Joyce and my Auntie Elaine were here. Can help me out with rabbits. I'm undecided if I'm doing rabbits. Really great source of meat, really great source of fertilizer. And so I would like to do them. The only question there is I am seriously allergic to rabbit. So the caring for them would break me out in hives and set off my asthma. And I don't know that I want to do that. Hey, Rebel Canners, haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Tammy. Hey, Carolyn. Hello from Ohio. I met Carolyn at the grand opening of the new M.I. Gardner headquarters last year when I was out there. What is Tuber Chat? Carolyn, if you watch the video, Carolyn is the one who painted the tomato on my cheek. And it was so cute. What is Tuber Chat? Tuber Chat is a live stream. It's a YouTube channel. They do live streams to help channels connect and network and bring attention to, we'll post up and talk about different channels. It's a really fun chat. It's a really great crowd over there. Let's see. Not all of us sound like Southie. Let's see. You went to Boston in October. What was wrong? Yeah, see, up on the North Shore, we don't really have that Boston accent. Michigan, yeah, weather in Michigan can't make up its mind here either. Yep, don't forget to like the video. Salisbury, all right. Let's see. Thank you, Carolyn. That's so nice. Yeah, my great price. It's 90 minutes to Boston. It's 15 minutes to the state capitol, 5 minutes to the grocery store and hardware store, Dunkin' Donuts, liquor store. Like you get all the essentials. Pretty close. Don't look at you for an accent. You could sound like you're from Michigan, Italy, or the South. Yeah. You know what? I haven't started my tomatoes yet either. I did just get some potting soil, and I just got my favorite seed starting tray. Let me tell you, I won't do like the 72 cell trays or the 36 cell trays. I want these. I want my 18 cell trays where you've got 2.5 inches or whatever it is per cup. These are the best things for starting tomatoes in for me. I love them so much. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, they all go in there. Are you starting seedlings on Oh, on top of remodeling. No, I'm starting seedlings for this garden down here. And like I said, I'll probably just do fall gardening up there. I am going to work on that front porch. Once we've moved in, I'm going to start working on the front porch, and I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it look pretty. But B, the idea is to use that porch as kind of like my grow room that I used to have in my Peabody apartment. So I'm going to actually get a door for it, and then I'll be able to put some trays out there. Yeah, that was a good movie. I love that movie, A Home of Our Own, and I'll probably end up going into my room and laying down and watching that tonight. Checking my battery. I think I'm okay for the moment. Let's see. Yeah, so both my aunties are here. And you know what's funny is that they knew each other for a very, very long time. Because my Auntie Elaine's husband was friends with my uncle and my dad from when they were like kids. And yeah, it's just kind of funny how that all works. Stephen Sheets, hello. Stephen Sheets, country singer, back on YouTube. Channel has music notes on it. Subscribe to channel. Cool. Nice to meet you, Stephen. Spoiler alert. I know. I spoiled the movie. Love that backstory. Home of Our Own. Have to watch it now. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a great movie. I love it. Trigger warning for domestic abuse or stuff like that. But you haven't started. Yeah. See, I did plant peas. I have planted some seeds. I have planted some things in the garden. Just started your tomatoes yesterday. See, I really would have liked to have started my seedlings by now. I just haven't had time. I could have been doing them while I've been sitting here chatting, but oh well. I think I did answer that I'm going to start seedlings. I'm going to mostly just do fall gardening up there, but I am starting seeds for this garden here. Yeah, got to start your tomatoes. Oh, hello. We've got Blue Self-Reliance in here, which is also another great channel based in the UK. Yeah, I got a total steal on this property. Yeah. About 100-inch tall peppers. Nice. Yeah, lots of people have said I got ripped off, that what that property needs is a lit match. And they don't understand. I'm like, I've tried to explain, like, it's not just for the trailer. The trailer actually has $0 value. Both the seller and the seller's agent considered the trailer a total loss, a scrap heap. And they even told me, this is the dumb part, they told me that the plumbing and the wiring had been stolen out of it. So I didn't even look at the plumbing and the wiring when I went into it, because I'm like, okay, either the quote is going to replace it is going to be so high that I scrap the whole thing and put a new trailer on it, or the replacement is going to be so low that it's worth it to replace and repair. And then after I bought it, I looked in, we're looking around, the plumber comes in to look at the plumbing and see, and he's like, seller's agent is an idiot. All the plumbing is here and all your wiring is here and everything looks fine. I am doing I did do some electrical upgrades. I just got a new, we had to replace the junction box, like the connection from the house, from the pole into the house, because the people who lived there before left it open. So all the rain and it got corroded. And so we had to replace that. And I upgraded because it was the original electrical box from 1980. And it just wasn't built to hold, all the, to route all the power that generally you would use these days with, 2020s electronics, when you've got the internet running and a TV and tablets and things like that. So we updated that. And so now the power is on for half the trailer. There's light in the bathroom now, so I can show you how gross the bathroom is. Oh, it's so bad. It's, oh my God, it's ugly. This green color in the bathtub and the flooring and the paint, they just look so gross together. I am going to make that thing so pretty. It just looks, ugh. And the cat poop in the tub, because that's where another place the cat decided to poop. And if a cat's going to poop in your house when it's living in there while it's vacant, the bathtub is the best possible choice, honestly. Eventually, I'm going to get a new bathtub because it was set up for an elderly person. So it's one of those, like, it's a bathtub, but there's a cutout so you can walk in. So I can take all the showers I want, but I like to take an actual bath. You know, so it's all cosmetic stuff. Like, I will make that so pretty. I'll make that so pretty. I just got to clean the heck out of it. Yeah, but people saying I got ripped off, like, oh, I bought a 4-bedroom mobile home on 10 acres where I am for $30,000. And I'm like, when did you pay $30,000 for 10 acres and a 4-bedroom, fairly new mobile home? When? And when I asked this woman, she's like, well, 2000. And I'm like, yeah, 23 years ago. And you're in the middle of nowhere in Louisiana? And I'm not throwing shade on middle of nowhere Louisiana. It's just property values there and property values in New England. Again, less than 90 minutes to Boston. And while we may have some rockin' snowstorms, we're not going to get wiped out by a tornado. And that's my thing, is I don't want to. Yeah, tornadoes scare the heck out of me. The very idea of a tornado scares the heck out of me. Don't give up on my dreams. Never. Never. Your tomatoes and peppers are flowering. Oh, it's so jelly. If it's your forever home, making a profit won't matter. I don't think it's my forever home, though. I don't know. I don't know that I want to stay somewhere this cold. I'm not convinced I want to leave New England. I think the plan might be, because 5A, come on, that is not enough growing time. The plan may be to live here for a few years. The thought is to, oh yeah, this was Joy of the Garden was asking this question like an hour and a half ago. The addition that's built on it, I'll get to that, but the idea really is to live here for a few years, make it nice, and then I may sell. I may sell to someone who's looking for that starter homestead, somebody who's looking for that starter dream property, and it's still not going to be a super expensive property if I sell it with this mobile home on it, because that's going to be, you know, that it's probably going to be like less than 200,000, maybe a little more, because I think I plan to build an actual greenhouse and an actual barn, and then I'll have pasture set up. So okay, it might be more because it's set up and ready to go turnkey homestead. But the other thought is to remove the mobile home, sell the mobile home. You know, sell the mobile home for cash that the agent themselves said had no value. Because I'm sure that somebody up here would easily pay like $5,000 to $10,000 for that trailer. You know, it's in livable condition. It's got the updated electrical, and it'll have a fairly new heating system and all of that. And all they have to do is pay me a little bit of money and then pay to have it hauled away to set up on their own land. And then in that space where the trailer was, I was thinking to build either a log cabin or a modular home. And that skyrockets the property value, honestly, if it's especially if it's a modular home. You know, maybe a new mobile home unit, but probably, I don't know. Yeah. And then while whatever is being built, if I can fix that back addition, because it's connected to the house, but there's the mobile home unit, and then there's a little mud room. And then off of that mud room, they built like a second mudroom, and that goes into the back addition. So the back addition is actually a good like 5 or 6 feet back from the main house, from the main mobile home unit. And that can be made into they were setting up a kitchen. So there's a small kitchen, living room area, and then in the back section, it looks like they were putting a bedroom and a bathroom. And so if I can finish that out, if it's not too far gone with its 10 years of being sitting unfinished in the weather, what I'd like to do, I'm just checking my battery there. Hold on. I should probably move into the other room because I'm going to have to plug in my phone. If we can finish that, we can totally live inside that while we're, we could live in that while we're building the house in the front, and that would be fine. So, yeah. Don't eat the cat. Don't eat Bug. Everybody's telling me don't eat the cat. I'm not going to need the cat. That's how sure that I am that this property is going to appraise over 150 when I'm done with it. Is I will eat the cat if it's not. And that's how sure, because I don't want to eat the cat. Don't eat Bug. Don't eat Bug. Bug is the cat, by the way. No chicken chow meow. No kung fu kitty. Going back. Oh my God. Eat the cat. Was not expecting that. Bug is a mouse deterrent. Bug is a mouse deterrent. Yeah, I did, Stephen Sheets, I did read your last post. I read it out loud in the chat. So I do know. That's pretty awesome. Plumbing, electrical, and HVAC is easy stuff. Some of it is, but yeah, if that keeps up, I'm gonna I'll just wave a hand there at Brampton, and she can take care of that. But did I freeze? I froze. Hello? I froze. Am I back? Hello? 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 Uh-oh. Okay, well, on my screen, I'm frozen. That's weird. Okay. Well, okay, I'm coming into this room so that I can get okay, let me try what happened here. Okay, no, it was my iPad that I was frozen on, so that was weird. Hello, welcome to my messy room. Okay. All right, so let me go back. Yeah, I gotta change my lighting because. Oh no, that's okay. That's all right, right? Okay. All right, I'm all set up. Yeah, I'll just wave to Rochelle if that becomes a problem. So far, it's not. Auntie Blue. Yes, thank you, Rochelle. Hello, Kenyatta's Journey. Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome in. Yes, I can have all the strawberry plants I want. You got 2 new green stalks. Nice. Woohoo. Letting you know when you can come up and help. Well, I'm hoping to go up this Saturday, but I don't know yet. It looks like it's going to be rainy the whole time, and I don't want to do that right now. You're also jealous of my Taunton accent. Ah, ha, ha. Now I have lots of room for tomatoes. Yes, I do. I have 75 different kinds of tomatoes, and yes. Oh, yeah, well, where did I find those trays? You can get those trays at Home Depot or Walmart. So they're all around. It's a Ferry Morse tray. Rochelle says, did y'all smash the like button? Don't make me come over there. You don't want Rochelle to come over there. Next location is Vegas. Hey, Vegas is fun. I imagine. Am I really starting seedlings? You'll believe it when you see it. I know. It's my favorite thing to do, and I haven't been able to bring myself to do it yet. I want to start my seeds. Oh, that's right. Carol Ann and Kirsten know each other. I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, not in New Hampshire yet, but we'll be soon. I can't wait. Yeah, we got a lot of former Massachusetts people in here. That's right. Oh, Carol is your aunt. She told me the YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. All these friends. Yeah, I do have a lot on my plate right now. Oh my gosh. So much to do. With the prices in New Hampshire, I got a deal. Yes, I did. Let's see. I will make it my own. I will make it so pretty. Hey, Joe, you're still here. Yeah, $50K is what a garage costs around here. No kidding. Oh, let's see. Aw, thank you, Kitty. Dealing with a rotten connection box now, too. Yeah. They replaced that. Now all we've got to do is some light fixtures, a few outlets, and hardwiring the smoke and CO2. And that's all we got left for electrical. And it was originally quoted at like $2,400, but we've got that quote, we've got that down. So then he said, well, doing the junction box, the upgrade, and XYZ, these handful of things, he goes, that's going to be like $1,260. And then when he went up and he did the work, he goes, actually, it went a lot faster. So it's only going to be about $1,020. And I'm like, sweet, save myself $250 right there. So hopefully the other stuff goes faster too, and it's cheaper. Girl in the garden, got to go to bed, early day tomorrow. Yeah, if we can think up a collab to do, I will totally do a collab. I really, really need to, film tomorrow morning for the collab that I'm in with Blue. I will get it up on time, I promise. Cosmetic, Danny. Yeah, that bathroom, I think that's what you're probably talking about. The bathroom, it's entirely cosmetic. There's nothing other than cleaning and just making it pretty to do in that bathroom, until I want to, change the tub. But that I can deal with taking showers for a while. Thank you, Martha. Looking forward to watching your journey. Baby steps, one thing at a time. Walk-in baths are a bloody nightmare. I was offered one by the OTs as a disabled person. Yeah. You'd rather have a proper bath and a crane. Me too. Yeah, definitely not going to find that here in New England. Me and Ro have got it. We do. We're going to make it so pretty. I don't know about the Cape. The Cape is super expensive. I'm kind of thinking central Connecticut, but over toward the Rhode Island border. I have friends that live there, and it's a wonderful area, and homes are not too expensive. So you can get, a decent amount of land with a little house. That might be where I go. I might go to Virginia. I might go to the Carolinas. I might go to, I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet. My aunt wants to come up and gold pan in the river anytime. You're totally welcome. 5A is enough growing time if you have a greenhouse. I do plan to build a greenhouse. I do. Probably an old 100 amp. Yeah, I think so. But we've got a 200 amp now. So that was nice. Shelly Welsh, probably long gone because it's taking me all this time to get down to the bottom of chat. Hey, all, have a wonderful evening. to make supper and chop up the veggies and fruit waste for the chickens. Yes. You hope you don't mix up the two. Yes, please don't. Lori's World. Hello, Lori. Aw. Oh, Kitty's got a 5 a.m. wake up. So, thank you so much for being in here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Solid long-term plan. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm not going to eat Kitty. Let's see. Keep up the work and videos. Oh, thank you so much. Orange meow pouch. Maine. Grow big and support your local farmers. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad everybody could still see me. I'm 20 minutes behind in chat. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Wood stove. Yes, you're still on. It's 9:55. So I'm only about 7 minutes behind chat in the minute or at this moment. All right. So Punk's heading out. Bye, Punk. Nice to see ya. The quiet corner of Connecticut. Yeah, I used to live in Newington, Connecticut, which was right next to West Hartford, and then there was Hartford. And it was a nice town. But I like where my friend lives over in what's the name of where she Moosop. I know I make fun of names of places in Canada sometimes, like Moose Jaw, but then again, Connecticut has Moosop. And that's kind of where I want to live, is over in Moosop, Connecticut. Will I name my little homestead? I will, and I've been thinking about it and agonizing over it, and I can't. Oh, did I just miss Rochelle's going to bed? Oh, no, people are saying goodnight to... Oh, okay, Rochelle's not leaving. I caught up quickly. Okay, and Rick's going to bed. Good night, Rick. I'm probably going to call this in a few minutes. We're probably going to be done in a few minutes. Good night, Rick. Have a good one. Yeah, Moustache. Yeah, Moosop. Moosup. Moosop. Yeah, Moosop, and I think Sterling Village or something like that. Yeah, living over there. I have a couple of friends who live near that area, and I would enjoy living down near them. So that's a thought. Yeah, but naming my homestead, that has been on my mind. I have thought about it, and I don't know, because I'm like, oh, you're stuck at work all night. Boo. So nice to find your chat. But my best to you. Pretty sure you're going to slay at making your homestead amazing. Yes, I am. Oh, I am. I have plans. I'm going to refinish those counters in the bathroom and in the kitchens. They match. I got all sorts of wonderful things. Heather is heading out. Good night, Heather. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up in a few minutes. I know the Wicked Awesome Homestead is a very obvious, I mean, I thought about it. I thought about even changing the name of my channel to Wicked Awesome Gardening and Homestead. But it just felt like too much of a mouthful, and I think I might stick to Wicked Awesome Gardening. I don't know. It might be Wicked Awesome Gardening and Homestead pretty soon, but I don't know. Wicked Awesome Gardening is just it's my thing. I've got to come up with a name for my goat herd for when to do 'tis 3 a.m. 'tis the best you can do. Understand Bugs Homestead. See, I got to come up with a name for the goat herd, and oh, good night, Carolyn. Thank you for coming in. And so I've got to, like I said, I've got to think of a name for the goat herd for the registry, because I am only getting registered goats. I could very easily get some non-registered goats very inexpensively. But when it comes down to it, my thought is that I want to the I want to be able to make sure. Let me think. How do I explain that? Okay, so it's kind of like this: is I want to make sure that if I am breeding quality animals. Not so much because need to have purebred animals. I mean, I may decide to show goats at some point, but probably not for a while. It may be something that I do at some point. Oh my God, what are you guys doing to me? Are you trying to make me sing show tunes? Are you trying to make me sing show tunes? Because that is my favorite song from The Sound of Music. And let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna do it. You made me. High on a hill with his lonely goat herd, lay, yeah, there you go. You made me do it. Yes, so I love show tunes. Hey, if anybody wants to make the drive up to Lowell, Massachusetts, I've got so many people in this chat that are local-ish. If anybody wants to drive up to Lowell, Massachusetts near the end of May, you can see my production of Matilda. I'm not in it. I'm just the director, but come to my theater. Yay. Although this summer we're doing Avenue Q, and in the fall we're doing Rocky Horror. So those are fun. Come see those too. I'll probably be in something. I don't know. Yes. So, okay. So here's why I'm going to only have registered goats. You can trace the lines. You have, you can see, did the mothers earn their milking stars? What's the udder on the sire's dam look like? All this stuff. So you can really trace that, and you can know what kind of genetics that you're putting in. Yeah, I know. I wish you could get here for Avenue Q too. So, and the other part of it is, so, you can go searching for those other registered genetics that are going to have the kind of characteristics that you want to breed into it. And you want to make sure that you're breeding a healthy animal, that one that's going to have, Amelia in the garden. Hello, nice to meet you. And absolutely, audience, dress up. Absolutely. Hey, Cape Cod Garden, thank you for coming in. I will see you another day. Yes, the voice does run in the family. I definitely, this came from my dad's side. The fantasy with goats. I mean, I love goats. I love goats. I want milk. I want cheese. I want to make all the goat cheese. I'm not going to have a huge goat operation. Like, I know there's so many like big goat breeders and showers and all of that, but I've always wanted to have my goats have cheese, and all of the dairy products that I can make with it. So at most I'll have 2 to 3 Nigerian dwarf goats will give me all the dairy I need. But the reason for registered goats is really because you want to make sure that you're breeding healthy animals. And the only way you get milk is you have to breed. So I want to make sure that any kids produced are going to have good features that make for a healthy, happy animal. And the other reason for registered is for when you sell the kids, because it takes the same amount of feed and cost of feed and all of that and care to take care of a non-registered goat as it does to take care of a registered goat. But the registered goat is going to sell for a lot more on the other side. So, oh, wow, your daughter's the costume design exhibit for the theater at her high school. Awesome. All right, Auntie Elaine. Bye. Love you. And thank you. I got a few little super chats tonight, and that was really nice. It should buy me a piece of plywood. Yeah, I gotta buy something like $500 worth of plywood. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. Oh no, 15 sheets of plywood. I need 15 sheets, and they're 33 each. Let me see. Let me do the math. I can't do math when I'm not thinking about it. So let's see. $33. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got like $500 or $600 worth of plywood that I need, which great. That's just, you can only do chicken math right now. I feel like that. Well, I'm going to get a couple of pigs too. I do plan to have I won't be breeding pigs. I won't be farrowing. But I do plan, once I've got things up and running and I have the right infrastructure. That's probably like the 3-year plan. But I'd like to have a couple of, yes, wood is stupid expensive right now, unfortunately. Oh, Kevin, thank you. Thank you, Tuber Chat. Guys, if you have not discovered Tuber Chat yet and you run a YouTube channel, you need to go over to Tuber Chat and connect with them because it's a wonderful community over there. Creators supporting creators, and it's not a sub for sub. It is not a, it's just connecting creators. And if he's definitely promoting the channels that are in his chats and all of that. But what it really is it's, here are channels that are part of our community. And if it's something you're interested in, then go sub and go watch. It's like absolutely not sub for sub, because we all know, and Tuber Chat knows, and we'll tell you straight up that sub for sub, will get you in trouble with YouTube, and sub for sub is a waste of time for your channel, because ghost subscribers, like subscribers that come and they watch a video, or they come and they watch 30 seconds of a video and click subscribe hoping to get your sub back, it hurts your channel more than anything. So it's really about just building a community and connecting. And if you find mutual interests or videos you want to watch, then that's great. So thank you so much, Tuber Chat. That really helps toward my plywood fund. Your Aunt Carolyn had goats when you were younger, taught you how to make cheese. I love to make cheese. I love making mozzarella. I love goat cheese on pizza. Goat cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, some red and yellow peppers on a white pizza. Oh, so good. So good. Or spinach, cherry tomatoes, and goat cheese on a red pizza with some mozzarella. I want all the cheese. Goat cheese crumbles. Yes, I like to make cheese. It's a lot of fun. Nigerian dwarfs have the highest butterfat content too. Oh yeah, Spanish style. What did you have for dinner last night? Did you have goat cheese on a white pizza? Yeah, so there's I plan to get a cream separator, because the thing with goat's milk is it's naturally homogenized, so the cream isn't separated from the milk like it would be with cow's milk. So when you milk a cow out, the cream will rise to the top. With goat's milk, it's much more incorporated. So it either takes letting the milk sit in the fridge for a while and it's starting to separate, versus like a cow, as soon as it's cold, you can scoop that cream right off the top. It's a lot harder to get the cream out of goat's milk. But if you get a cream separator, it'll just pull it all out, and then you got a big thing of cream. You can make some butter. Yeah. Hey, the chicken in the house. Hello, the chicken. Oh, thank you very much. Actually, so this is nuts. It's not even just 4,000 subscribers. Put that on your wish list. Yes, I should put a cream separator on my wish list. Definitely want to do that. Yes, so not only did I hit 4,000 subscribers, I am closing in on 5,000 already. It's banana pants as hey, where is Nicole Smith gardening tonight? She's got me saying banana pants all over the place, and now she's not even in my chat tonight. No. I'll yell at her later. No, yes, I will put the cream separator on my wish list. Yee. So there's that. But yeah, so I'm closing in on 5,000. 5,000 was my goal for the year. I hit 2,500 subscribers on New Year's Day. And I thought it would be really great if I could hit 5,000 by the end of the year. And posting those videos on Facebook for Facebook Reels, it went nuts. 3.5 million views at last check, all just this week. Thousands of comments. The other video that I posted on Facebook Reels has almost 900,000 views. So that's closing in on 1 million. Like, what? And the people that came over and subscribed, they're watching videos, and they have been in, some of them have popped up in my chat tonight, and it's really awesome. Made some new friends, people that are going to stick around. And I'm hoping I can really use this as a catapult to kind of grow the channel, because, you know, everybody's dream when they have a YouTube channel is to make enough money to be full-time at it. And that's really what I want. Now I should be going for 100,000. Well, yeah, but I think my goal now is to hit 10K by the end of the year. You know, who knows if I can. Hey, it hit 1,800. Nice. I don't know if I can sustain this growth. I don't know how to sustain this growth. I'm just going to keep shooting videos. I need to actually, you know, film some videos because I haven't put a new one out in a little bit. So I've got to try to get one out tomorrow so that I can catch this audience a little bit. I need to do I had filmed a follow-up video to my chicken video that I made last month, or 2 months ago now, about the Tractor Supply ridiculous chicken feed controversy. I purposely switched my chickens over to Tractor Supply feed for the last 2 months. And yeah. Let's see. Remember when Pete from Just a Few Acres hit 10,000 in a quarter? What? No way. Hold on. I need to go look at that because I didn't even realize. Just a Few Acres. What? Wow. Good job. Good job. Yeah. I mean, they made some of their biggest videos, like biggest hits and gains off of remodeling a home. What do you know? Goal is to add just enough to bills to the house. Yeah. Well, I went from earning like $1 a day to earning between $20 and $25 a day this week. And I'm like, a whole month of $25 a day is $750. And that takes care of a week and a half of my paycheck. So that's a start. And, you know, you'll get your detractors too. They're going to say like, oh, you just, you know, bought this farm and bought this property just so you can, you know, make more videos and you know, so you can make videos and make money. And I'm like, no. I make the videos so that I can afford to pay for the farm. I want to live that life. This has been my life's dream, to live on a little property like this and have, you know, be as self-sustaining as I possibly can be in this modern world. You know, and if it takes making these videos to fund it, if I can fund that with videos and, obviously, other things that I'm starting to branch into, like affiliate marketing, which I've got to add my affiliate links down into my descriptions here, because I can get you all discounts on metal raised beds, on garden boots, on canning lids. Goodness, I need my caffeine again. Canning jar lids, a really awesome garden planning app/website that I'm about to roll out and show you guys, called Hortisketch. Yeah. 600,000 views. Oh my God, that's amazing. Great job. Should be going for 100,000. I mean, my next goal is 10K, and after that it's 20K and 25K, and yeah. Yeah, which is pretty much getting 1,000. You just want that 1K. I know. Ugh. Yeah. Having the watch hours is important. That was the hard part for me in the beginning. Farming and gardening are blowing up. They are. And what I'm doing is kind of unique. The reason I got that property for as low as I did is everybody was afraid of it. And as a real estate agent, I'm going to tell you that don't be afraid to buy the ugly house if it's something that's within the scope of your ability. Don't be afraid of the ugly house, because you're going to make the biggest return on it. Yeah, I just got to keep adding content. Yeah, that's the thing, is burnout. And I have so much, I have so much that I'm doing right now, and I really need to reduce it so that I have time to focus on this thing, and making it the best I can. You got to get through next to normal at the end of this weekend, and then I can really start busting some stuff out. It'll be great. Your first goal was 10. I think we all had those. I remember I made a video to celebrate hitting my first 100 and then 250, and it just went from there. Yeah, the thing is, YouTube, you can take a break for a couple of months, and then you put out a couple of videos and people come back. 2,000 for the end of the year would be pretty sweet. You remember when a farming channel called Goldshaw Farm or something like that got his first 100K, and now he's at well over 700K. Yes, that is Morgan Gold at Goldshaw Farm. And I watched his videos too. I didn't start watching him, and he was around like the 250K mark when I clued into his channel. And now he's a friend of mine. I met him at HOA over the summer, and because he's only about 2.5 hours away, I mean, I told him, I'm like, Morgan, I'll tell you, I watch your videos, and more than just about anything in the world, I want to hug Abby dog. Like, I just want to snuggle her. And he said, well, you're only down in Massachusetts. Why don't we set something up when we get back home? You come up to the farm, we can film a video. You can hug the Abby dog. And I'm like, oh, yes, please. And I did. I went up to his farm in November. He took me on a tour all around the property. I got to Molly Murder Mittens wanted nothing to do with me, but Ginny was the very first. Ginny Barncat was the very first one to meet me. She came running out like, hello, person. And she was very sweet. Morgan is a super nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Quiet, unassuming, for all that he seems very brash in his videos. He's a shy guy who just, got really good at talking to his camera, as he'll put it. Very, very nice, genuine person. And I got to hug the Abby dog, and I got to hug the Toby dog. And I've been in the giant hoop coop and up in the cow pastures, and I booped Ariel's snoot, his Highland cow, one of his Highland cows. Making $200 is pretty good. I mean, I got monetized in April of last year, and I made $500. I've made over $100 this week. I'm like, what? Oh my God. $1 a day will help with bills. They will. I mean, that's plywood. That's making $1 a day. That's $1 to $2 a day. That's one sheet of plywood every month. You're almost at 600,000 views. That's amazing. I just hit 200,000 views, but I don't do a lot of shorts, and I only post a couple videos, like maybe an average a video a week. Rose hit 1 million and spent over 100K on equipment. I don't see myself ever doing that. I mean, I will hit it, someday maybe I hit 1 million. Maybe. I'll be over the moon to hit 100K. I'll be over Mars to hit 500K. Yeah. But I mean, I'm looking at this like a business. This is what's going to fund this. I want this to fund my life. But I don't see myself spending $100,000 on video equipment and all of that. But then again, I'm not going to make documentaries and full TV length shows and things like that for my channel. I like the filming process. I kind of like the editing. If I can go out and work my butt off on my property all day long, and then I still shoot everything from my phone. I mean, I might go out and buy a big girl camera and some better sound equipment. All of what needs to be in my description. I don't know. I lost track of what I was saying. All of what needs to be in my description. Let's see. Not happening in this house. 34 people? 34 people? Wow. I keep telling Bonnie that she needs to start a channel because she's got wonderful gardening skills. She's got that orchard in the back. She's got her bees and all the foraging she does. Foraging is huge. One of these days, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to put her in a video and I'm going to make her start a channel. I'm going to make her. Yeah, don't be afraid to buy the ugly house is the mantra. That's right. Your goal is 2K before June 1st. Awesome. Yes. Not only is he just a super nice guy and let me film a video up there that I think at this point has, let me see, how many views does that video have now? Let's go take a look. It is verging on 10,000 views. It has 9.8 thousand views. And the thumbnail is me getting some love with Toby Dog, and then a little picture of Morgan there. I've also filmed videos with I filmed a video with Jess from Roots and Refuge, and I have a video that I filmed with Luke from Am I Gardener. So I'm getting around. It was very, very nice for Jess to film with me and put up with my ridiculous fangirling, because watch that video. I'm ridiculously fangirling. But yeah, then I went into after I met Morgan, I went into one of his lives for his monthly farm meeting, and he made me a mod, which is pretty cool. So yes, it got you into growing chestnut trees. I plan to get a couple of chestnut trees for my new property. I'm going to grow some hybrid willow in the goat pasture, as well as some blackberry bushes, but I'm going to have them surrounded by fencing. So the goats, and here's the theory on this, is that I have a big long line of blackberry bushes, but they're fenced around the side. So anything that sticks out through the fence, the goats can munch on, but anything inside the fence is protected from them. So I can go in and harvest, but they won't be able to spread all over, because if they go and throw out runners underneath the ground and start growing outside the fence, the goats are going to eat those down. So I'm hoping that's how that's going to work. The willow tree I'm going to have inside a pallet fence so that what the goats can reach, they can nibble on, but they can't kill the tree. I gotta go back. If you want to do a farm visit, you're welcome at Rocky Hill Farm. Cool. All right, we can set that up. We should. You have a short over 14,000 views. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Brampton would hire someone to edit for her. The blooper reels that they could make out of the Dexter stuff. There are people at 300K subs that have already hired people to edit their videos. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm definitely not there yet at all, but it's a thought on the Justin may offer you an Abundance Plus spot. I mean, that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I fit the Christian brand. I don't know if it's really a Christian brand or not, but it's certainly got that flavor. And while I don't hate on it at all, it's just not me. I did make Jess from Roots and Refuge cry talking about religion because she'd said in some of her videos last summer that she felt like she worried sometimes when she'd talk about God that she was like pushing people who aren't Christians away from her channel. But I told her, I'm like, look, I'm pagan. And when she does her devotionals or talks on her faith, you can tell it comes from a place without judgment, that it's coming from her heart, that it's coming with kindness, and that she's not trying to be exclusionary. She's just sharing who she is, and that it makes it relatable, and it makes it more, it's easier to, it's just part of who she is, and it's part of what we like about her. So we just go for that. Oh yeah, all my affiliate links need to be in the descriptions. I know, I really need to add them all. I did make a little on affiliate marketing this year. I've made about $50. Yourself, your roommate, cousin, 9 sisters, 8 brothers. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Oh, Italian. Yeah, there's the Gold Shaw Farms video if anybody wants to watch that and help it get up to 10K. You have 8 3-year-old trees this year. Yay! If it goes up to 35, someone's losing a body part, so it doesn't become. Oh my God! Wow. Yes, I've heard that if you can throw a bucket of water at your fence and water gets to the other side, that your goats can too. Sprinkle holy water on your videos before you send it. Yes, she comes with kindness and all of that stuff. So, yeah. See, that's the thing, is it doesn't come across as preachy. It's just her talking about her own journey. If they're like, I don't like when it really gets into it, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, the ones that are really super churchy, like judgmental churchy, and then they start to get into the government thing along with the churchy part, then I'm like, no, we are not on the same wavelength, and I'm gone. I don't watch Doug and Stacy anymore at all. Because, oh my God. No. That guy is such a fake. He's such a fake. It's just, ugh. Not that they're not really doing what they're doing, but his persona is a fake. And I met him in person. Don't like him at all. Of course, as soon as you meet somebody and they're like so excited that they just met Jess from Roots and Refuge, and you go, and the immediate response is, well, thank me, because you wouldn't know who they were if it weren't for me. Oh, and Maya's an a-hole. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I'm like, no thanks. You can go walking around here in your Amish clothes and your dirty as hell bare feet. in 40-degree weather all over the Virginia, HOA site and be like, I don't know, playing like you're a yokel. No. Yeah, no. Nope. Mm-mm. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I don't. Stacy seems nice enough, and I'm not saying they don't have a lot of valuable knowledge to share. It's just channels that have gone way down the fear mongering hole. They need to keep finding other things to be afraid of, or else they lose their momentum and their following. Like when you make that your brand, that's what you have to find all the time. And if you don't find it, then people start going, well, what's going on? Have you turned on us? No. Nah, just not my flavor. Not my flavor. Yeah, and actually just at Roots and Refuge, she did a video on a similar topic recently, saying that even for them, being totally self-sufficient in this day and age is not a thing. It's not. There's so much that you can do. There is so much that you can do. And but there's a lot that she's like, there's a lot of stuff that I can't do. There's a lot of stuff we still buy from the grocery store. I mean, if there were an emergency, we could feed ourselves on what we have stored. And, we watch, for signs of potential volatility in the world, and we prepare against that. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. She goes, but sometimes you got to go to the store. There, nobody can truly be 100% self-sufficient in this life in general, but you can be more, you can always find a way to be more self-sufficient than you are. And so it's a constant journey of like evolving and developing into being a little bit more self-sufficient here, or a little bit, and there are some things that really are a money or time trade-off that just isn't worth it. Like a lot of people won't grow zucchini because you can buy it at the grocery store for $1 a pound. I gotta go get my drink, getting dry throat. Being prepared, being self-sufficient, those are all good things, and you should do that. But yeah, that particular channel, just, I don't like him. He's not the nice person he pretends to be. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I've been on here for 2 hours and 37 minutes. So I think I'm gonna actually jump off, because it's been a long live stream. I mean, that's a good one. Good. I mean, this was a good, like, I never felt at loss for things to talk about tonight, because there's a lot to talk about. And there will be more. I'm going to try to do another live in a couple of weeks, because it's been a while. Critters are really expensive here. There's really only one variety you want, unless you want to pay through the nose. What is the variety that is easy to get? Is it like a butternut, or you want to grow all the varieties? You know what? Before I go, I'm going to show you a cool seed I got. I'm going to do a mail call video and show like a seed haul. Not that I bought a lot of seeds, because I have plenty. Oh, just the basic green one, like a zucchini. Do you have honey nut squash? I will send you some seeds. I have some. And also my this is my favorite thing on the planet, my angel hair spaghetti squash. I can send you some of these seeds. They are just little, like, this is a meal right here. One person angel hair spaghetti squash. I could send those. But let me show you this really cool melon seed I got because before we go, because it's so cool. Okay. Actually, I've got two. Yeah, this isn't the honey nut squash. This is the angel hair spaghetti squash. But honey nut squash is a very prolific butternut squash hybrid with a buttercup squash. So it makes little mini butternuts that are very sweet and very delicious. Hello, Rick. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm going to show you two seeds actually that I haven't opened up and I haven't looked at yet. These will be actually shown in a mail call video, but these are so cool that I'm going to show you guys first because you're my favorite people. Let's see if I can get this blister pack open. Okay, which one are these? These should be... Okay, those are my beans. Wow, for $7, they shouldn't send me a lot of beans. Looks like I'm going to be saving seeds. Let's see. And then this should be my melons. Yes. I don't know how to pronounce this melon. It's like Kekerdigi Oyali. Like that's they have a variety of melons on the thing. This isn't actually, it looks like a moon and stars melon, but that's not the actual kind of melon. They have a variety of different melons on this for the picture. But I bought these not because I have no idea what the actual fruit is going to look like. I bought them because the seeds look cool. I've wanted these for 2 years and I finally said, screw it, I'm going to buy them. Okay, now hopefully this will focus well enough. But look at the seed. It's like lace. They're sometimes called crochet melons because their seeds look, it's just cool patterned seed. Yeah, say it again. I don't know. It's here. You guys can read it for yourself and you guys can try to pronounce that. It's CekirdegiOyali. So, yeah, there's multiple different kinds of melons on this pack. That's what I said. Kekerdegi Oyali. That's what I think. Yeah. But crochet melon is what I'm going to call it. And then from the Experimental Farm Network, I got these awesome beans. All right, let's see how many. Let's count these beans. How many beans did I get? Not many. So I think I'm going to be growing these to save the seeds. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 beans. And I wish you could see the color because it's not really going to show on the screen. I mean, they're almost black, but they're actually blue. They're like a deep blue. When they're fresh, they're actually kind of like a bright blue. There you go. You can almost see how blue these are. And these are San Bernardino blue beans. And I'm very excited to see what they produce when I grow them. So I splurged a little on some fun seeds, you know, I had to. Yeah, my scarlet runner beans didn't really grow either, and it was really the seeds look wicked cool. Yeah, they look almost like, they do kind of look like a stone. And if I hadn't left my iPad in the other room, I would show you the picture from the website, and they look like little sapphire gems when they're fresh, before they're dried and they get darker. Really cool, like nice blue, like blue, not like purple blue, but blue. Ooh, cranberry beans. That sounds good. I think scarlet beans here in general did not do well last year because of the extreme heat and drought. And I know some people will be like, extreme heat, you're in New England. We had many days that were like 90 to 100 degrees. And I know that doesn't seem hot for some areas of the country, but for here, that's very hot. And we had extreme drought on top of it. We didn't have rain, not even really a sprinkle for weeks on end. And all my tomatoes, terrible, except for one. If you have Carnegie Mellon, oh, come on. That's got to be a little bit of a joke about Carnegie Mellon University. Is that it? Unless you're really actually saying it's the Carnegie Mellon. Yeah, but I'm really excited to grow those. I can't wait. I've never actually grown a melon. I have tried. Okay, cool. I thought you were pulling my leg a little bit. But I've never actually successfully grown a melon. I have tried, and either I plant them where they get shaded out by something, like I put a bunch of melons and a spaghetti squash on a trellis, and this sucker took over and took up the entire trellis and shaded everything out and killed my cantaloupes and my Kajari melon. Last year, I waited too long to plant my melons, so I had one Kajari melon that got about a little bigger than a golf ball, and yeah, that didn't really work out so well. It didn't ripen at all. It stopped growing at about this big and didn't ripen because it got too cold. So, and I don't think I'll get any melons this year. I don't think I'm even planting any melons. I'm probably not going to plant these this year. They'll probably be for next year because I'm not going to have time to grow them up in New Hampshire either, and I won't be down here in Massachusetts to harvest them. So, but yeah. All right. So it's been almost 3 hours. Wow. I'll try to have another live in a couple of weeks and see how that goes. But thank you guys so much for being here today. Big hugs to everybody. Yeah, melons are hard to grow here because they're a long-term grow. The Kajari melons are 65 days. I should have time for that. I just haven't, worked out the timing right yet. But thank you guys so much for being here. I got to go. Time for bed because long day tomorrow with work and rehearsals. And then the next day is work and rehearsals. And the next day is long day at work and a show and all of that. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Hopefully I can get the rest of, I had filmed, like I said, I was going to post that video about the update on the chicken feed issue with the Tractor Supply feed and all of that. I was going to post that, but then the second half of the video had some weird sound issues. So I have to reshoot it. So hopefully I can reshoot that tomorrow, edit it, and have it out for you guys in the afternoon. But I've got a lot of videos that I'm working on and filming. So I'll see you guys soon. All right. Bye-bye.